Hey, what is going on, guys? This is SMEB Reviews, and welcome back to Take a Walk on everyone's favorite day, Thursday. Um, it is actually a beautiful sunny day, like probably about 60 degrees outside, maybe even more than that. It's very nice, which is not that weird for the area I live in. It's pretty common for us to have uh, very warm temperatures in December. Um, we really fluctuate. It's bad here. We'll have temperatures of all, like it'll be cold in as early as September, but then it's warm in December. It doesn't make sense. Um, yeah, so let's see topics for today. Well, first, I realized I didn't touch on something last Take a Walk. Must have just not even thought about it because I wasn't participating. Record Store Day, Black Friday. It happened last Friday, and I didn't go at all. Nothing interesting to me. Honestly, probably the most interesting thing was Saint Motel's Foreplay EP, which I don't listen to Saint Motel quite as much as I used to anymore, and so I didn't have a ton of care to go pick it up. It wasn't worth it, and it may have even been a Record Store Day first release, so it may still get released later. I didn't need to spend probably 15-20 bucks on it, that's for sure. Save my money for something better. I there was just really nothing interesting this Record Store Day, and I feel like I've only been participating really in Record Store Day for 2 years, but for me it's really like a release every normal Record Store Day, and Black Friday has always been boring. I've never wanted anything on RSD Black Friday. Yeah, I have picked stuff up in the past for the regular Record Store Day, and pretty much the best thing that I've got is Bleachers MTV Unplugged, because Bleachers, duh. But besides that, like I went, Billy Joel released a Live at Carnegie Hall this Record Store Day in April, and nothing. I didn't get it. I guess I was pretty close to the front of the line, so I don't know how many they had. Must have just sold out. But yeah, so I've just Record Store Day Black Friday really didn't interest me, so that's why I didn't talk about it. Thought it would have been a good topical conversation, but let's talk about it a week late. Let's see what else just happened. We had Spotify just released their Wrapped thing, which everyone gets really into. I might as well talk about mine because I won't post it anywhere. My very, very like me. I've only had Spotify for 2 years, but it said my top 5 artists were Codaline, Bleachers, Fun, Steel Train, and Andrew McMahon in the Wilderness. Very, very accurate. That is a great list, and it's not. I always wonder how much like my reviews will throw things off, because I mean, you know, if an album was released in January and I'm reviewing it and it's still in my top 10 by the end of the year, I've listened to it all through the year. So, but no, those 5 accurate. Yeah. So those are at least 5 of my top favorite, if not my top 5. I'd have to really think about it. I don't know how I'd be able to rank something like that. Those are at least, we'll say, confidently in the top 20, confidently in the top 15, questionably in the top 10, all 5. But yeah, so that just released, and my top artist was Codaline, like I said, which will segue into what the song of the week is, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Let's see. Tom, if you guys haven't heard me talk about Tom, if you're a new subscriber, just aren't familiar, good friends with the guy on YouTube. Tom Q Public is his YouTube name. He is always linked in my description. He has been doing a week, themed week. He does it once a year. Last year he did a week about Weird Al, with the highlight being him getting to meet Weird Al. And then this year he's doing a week highlighting Canadian music, and it's a great theme week. So let's see, episode 5 will come out tomorrow, so go go check out his videos. He's also been spotlighting two of our other friends that we've made through YouTube, the Quotable Shyok and True North Reviews, or Ryan is his name. So go check out those. Highly recommend them. I'll just go check them out anyway. But just wanted to bring them up, especially because Tom's such a good friend, and he and I had a phone call this week because I had mentioned last week considering moving around how the channel flows in 2020. He really helped me talk through some of the stuff. Me and Alyssa did some further conversation, so I think I got some ideas. But you'll hear about that in 2020. We're gonna finish out 2019 doing what we're doing. Yeah, so look forward to that. Hopefully some new content will be coming, but yeah, so let's see. What else? We got finals week coming up for me. Really not too worried. I normally don't get too bad test anxiety. Like, that's one thing that I feel I'm actually pretty good at, is testing. I just have good recall, I feel. I'm not necessarily as good on other assignments, but tests, you know, some people are just good at tests or not good at tests. I'm one of the people that's confident in tests and does pretty well. So not too worried. Obviously a big deal though, so obviously a concern. But that's really my whole week. I got a really exciting update, just a personal update for myself, but I'm gonna wait till next week because the event that's happening that I'm updating you guys on or talking to you guys about would be on, let's see, if it'd go up on Thursday, the event's that Sunday night. So I'll update you on that one later. Very excited though. So let's get to the song. The song today is After the Fall by Kodaline. I decided to do it because 1, favorite Kodaline song, 2, most streamed Kodaline song, 3, Kodaline was my most streamed artist. So I decided, hey, if someone heard me talking about Kodaline, like, wow, why is he so into Kodaline? Let's give you a song. Just by the way, I wouldn't say that Kodaline is my favorite artist. Jack Antonoff's always been who I consider my favorite artist, but I have all of Jack's stuff on CD or vinyl, so I don't have to stream it as much as I do Kodaline, where I only have their first album on CD. Just was saying, just because I know I am the Jack Antonoff guy, I gotta stick with my brand here. So we're having really bad light today. It's very sunny. So After the Fall. After the Fall is a great song about a breakup. Just after the fall of the breakup. It's how to move on. Everyone's telling you that time will heal, and it's just not working. And it seems, there's a couple ways I've always interpreted this song, but I'm going to go with, probably the most likely way is that Kodaline and with After the Fall, the narrator is really saying that, because they say, I can't hold on forever. I think they're holding out hope that this relationship will come back, and then they just realize they gotta let it go. And I think it's a beautiful song, literally one of the best songs of all time, their best song, 110%. Not to say the rest are bad, but it's an amazing song. Go look it up. So thank you for watching this episode of Take a Walk. Really appreciate it. You all are amazing. I can't even keep up with what episode this is. If you want to hear the song I just mentioned or any of the past songs I've mentioned on Take a Walk, go check out the playlist. It's always in the description. Thank you guys, and I will see you all later.